Hey, good morning, everyone. So, hope everyone is having a good weekend. So, before I invite one of our superstars to explain about his strategy and what prop firms he is using, and also about how to set up prop shop trader, all those things. Let me, if anyone is new to prop firms, let me just give a quick overview, like why prop firm trading can help us. What are prop firms for 5-10 minutes, and then I'll invite Mr. Senthil, who will explain about his success story and some tips, strategies which we all can use to make consistent income. So again, the first thing is right. Always it starts with why prop firms or what is the problem statement. We all know about the job market, how things are getting more and more tougher because of AI and also because of over experience. Right, once you get too much of experience, also it's problem in IT industry because of which it is getting more and more tougher day by day. So definitely there should be a backup plan for us to create income. So to create that income, there are so many different things, but a lot of them need huge investments. Again, you need to invest a lot of money if you want to open a restaurant, if you want to open a grocery store, you want to do any business, anything needs lot of huge capital. So prop firm industry is where you don't need to have huge money to start with. You don't need to have thousands of dollars in your own account. These prop firms will give you money for you to trade, but you have to show them that you can trade and make money. So that's where these prop firm companies will help us. You don't need huge amount of capital to start trading futures or options or stock. There are different types of prop firms, but mainly in US, most of the prop firms are futures related. So that's where we generally focus on the futures based prop firms. So again, immediately they won't give you 100K or 150K on day one for you to do the trading. You have to prove them that you can trade and you can make some profits without hitting certain stop loss levels. Then they will take you from stage one to stage two. So to enter into the stage one, if there is no fee or anything, everybody will want to just give a try, right? There will be millions of members and there will be always cost associated for them to give you provision to the software, to give you provision to the real-time data. That's why generally these prop firms charge some amount for you to enroll for the stage one, right? For example, there are companies like Apex or Elite Trader Fund or Bullnox. You pay around $20 to get a 50K stage one account. Or there are prop firms like Take Profit Trader or Paydify, which are little more expensive to get the stage. So again, if you are completely beginner, you can start with some cheaper firms like Apex and other things, where minimum for the practice purpose, you can start. So you get a feel of how the prop firms work, all those things. And then once you gain more and more confidence, you can move to Take Profit Trader, Tradify, and there are a lot of other. There are more than 30 to 40 different prop firms are there. But it's always better you start with one or two companies. Once you gain more and more experience, you can scale up as much as you want because by spending the same time, same effort, you can you can make payouts from different prop firms. That is the best thing, which Senthil also will explain. He is using 5 to 6 different prop firms and receiving payouts from different prop firms. So that is the major advantage, right? In our IT jobs, whether you have 10 years, 20 years, 30 years experience also, you are all your effort is going to one company. You are receiving payout from one company. But here, for the same effort, for the same time you are spending, you can receive the payouts from so many companies. So first advantage is you don't need capital. Second advantage is you can scale up as much as you want, right? That is where you have the growth. You start with one, two companies. Then as you gain confidence, you go to another two companies. As you get more confidence, you add two more companies. So your effort is not changing because you are still trading on one account, but that trade is going into multiple different accounts or different prop firms. That is the major advantage. So once you complete that stage one, which is like on a paper account, you take some trades, and if you can complete successfully, then you will move into stage two. In stage one, you don't make any money, or the company also won't make any money. Stage one is just like an internship period where you are trying to prove that you can do the trading, you can make profits. Once you complete the stage one, then you will move to the stage two, which is also called as stage one is generally called as an evaluation stage, or it is called as a challenge stage, whereas stage two is called as a performance account, or it is also called as a pro account. That is like a professional stage, right? You now from an intern, you are more like a professional in stage two. So in stage two, generally these companies will make payouts, even though stage two is also more like a paper account. It is like a simulated funded account. It is not really there, because there might be some good news or bad news, and you can, based on the news, based on the report, you can take trade. Within one day you may complete an evaluation. So that one day is not sufficient enough for the prop firms to decide whether whether they can invest 100K, 150K with you or not. So that's where they will move you to stage two, but give you a simulated funded account. In that stage, even though it is a simulated funded account, you can make real profits. Right? The company is taking the hit by giving you the real profits in a simulated funded account, because they want to analyze for some more time. If they see that, okay, you are making consistent payouts for another 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, then they will move you to the real account or a live account, which is called as a Pro Plus or a live account. So that's how these three cycles. Stage one is completely paper account or evaluation account where they don't make money, you don't make money. Stage two is where you will make money, the company will not make money. Stage three is where you make, right? In stage two, generally they give like 80% profit. Whatever, if you make on a 100,000 account, you make $10,000, let us say. You make 8,000, the company will keep 2,000. In stage three, if you make 10,000, you will keep 90% of that profit. They will keep 10% of the profit. So that is the major difference between stage two and stage three. And the companies can use your trades and copy in a bigger account, and they can make more profits using your experience, your talent. So just like a IT consulting company, these are like professional financial consulting companies where they are using your experience, your trading experience, or your patience, your focus, your time. And like that, they will have thousands of traders who are trading for them. And they will have some tight stop loss rules and other rules, so that you cannot just blow all the 50K, 100K on one day. Once you hit more than 4,000, 5,000, immediately your account will get locked. You cannot take any more trades after that. So like that, this is uh, yeah, it takes some time, right? If you're completely a new trader to understand, because in a personal account, you can hold trade for more than a day, 2 days, 1 week, like that, if you want, if you're waiting for the setup. But in the prop firms, you have to close the trades by end of the day. That means whatever you open today evening, right? Because the future markets are global markets, right? They are not just as for US or for India, they are global markets. So whenever Asia market opens, when Japan, China, India, all these markets open, that is where the trading day starts. So that's why whatever we open today after 5 p.m. Central, you have to close the trades before 4 p.m. Central tomorrow. Like that, every day you have to close the trades in the prop firm accounts. In the personal accounts, if we did not reach the target, you can hold for 1 more day, 2 more days, like that. If you think like, oh, gold is looking bullish or silver is looking bullish, you can hold the trades for longer duration. But in the prop firms, you have to close them by end of the day. And also they have a tight stop loss rules. You cannot lose, right? If it is a 50K account, you cannot lose more than $2,000. If it loses, again, you have to start again. So I'm not saying that it is very easy. Everybody can start making 10,000, $20,000 immediately. It will take some time. There is definitely a learning curve, because there are so many, right? Many of you may know about stocks, but many will be completely new to futures, right? Because these are global markets, there are millions of transactions happening across the globe. So there will be a lot of volatility, right? Especially there are tickers like Nasdaq, NQ, or GC, which are very, very volatile. They move very quickly up and down. So there are certain strategies, there are certain things we need to follow to be able to successfully complete our stage one or make the payouts consistently in stage two. So there are hundreds of members in our groups who are receiving multiple payouts every week, every month using different prop firms. You can already see some of the success stories in the YouTube channel. So we do this. So yeah, I gave some gap in between, but again we started these success sessions so that because we all can learn from each other, right? If I share that okay, I'm making this much profit, you may feel like I have a lot of experience or I have a lot of time. But when you see from others like you who are just like you, either working in a full-time job, trading 1 hour in morning, trading 1 hour in the evening times, right? That is one more best thing about futures market. They are open nearly 23 hours a day, right? Starting from Sunday 5 p.m. Central until Friday 4 p.m. Central, they are open 23 hours. So you don't need to be a complete full-time trader to make money through prop firms. Even though you are a full-time IT professional or full-time working in some other job, you can take advantage of these futures markets along with the prop firms where you can trade in the evening times, right? Generally, evening times, your metals, right? Metals like gold, silver, platinum, copper, they move very well. In the morning times, you have ES, right, which is like your S&P 500 companies index. You have Nasdaq, which is like your tech top 100 tech stocks index. Then you have Russell, you have Dow Jones, you have Ultra Bonds, UB, ZB, like that. There are different tickers which we can focus, which we can make money. So there are certain strategies. So if you want very, very low risk, what you can do is you can wait for 1 hour resistance, 1 hour support. Whenever price comes to a 1 hour resistance, you can take a trade, right? You go to a 5 minute. So for planning purpose, we use a higher time frame. For execution purpose, you can execute in a lower time frame. So in 1 hour, you watch where is the resistance. If you look at price pulse, that will show you in 1 hour time frame where the big companies are selling or big companies are buying. Then you just mark those levels. Go to ES, go to NQ, go to GC. Even before the market open, you can see where when you look at 1 hour time frame, that will show you where the big or sell orders are. If you go to futures level manager, that will show you okay where there is a bull power, where there is a bear power, where we can have a swing sell signal. Then just wait for that level, right? If the time frame is higher, the amount of drop will be much bigger, right? If you're looking in a 1 minute sell order block, it can be easily broken. The resistance, if you are looking 5 minutes, sometimes it will work, sometimes it may not. But when you're looking at 15 minutes or when you're looking at 1 hour, the higher the time frame, the strength of the signal will be much more higher. So like that, there are different strategies we can follow. There are different indicators you can follow. And then once you follow those, you can consistently make payouts. But it takes some time for you to understand, learn, practice those things before you can actually start making payouts. So we spend so many years to make 80K, 100K per annum. This is an opportunity where you can make such type of income in a month or in 2 months, right? Because you have the scalability feature, right? You can do your trades. If with one company itself will give you 5 accounts, 10 accounts, 20 accounts, even if you make $500, right, every day in the evening time, we are making 400, $500 between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. in the live session. So if you do the same trading in 10 accounts, 20 accounts, or 40 accounts, you can scale up as much as you want. So that is the power of prop firm trading. But we need patience. We need to take time to learn, practice, and then you can scale up as much as you want. So that is where we have these success sessions. So you can believe, you can get inspired from others that okay, if Senthil can do it, we can do it. If Ankit can do it, we can do it. If Venkat can do it, we can do it. So we have hundreds of such successful superstars. So I'm happy to, yeah, share that Senthil is one of such superstar who is really doing great with multiple. It's not just with one prop firm, with multiple prop firms consistently since last 1 year or so. So, and yeah, recently there was another new prop firm called PropShop Trader, where they have direct funded accounts, but it is not on a trader weight platform. So Senthil will share like what are different companies he is using, what strategies he is using to get consistent payouts, and also he will explain how he did the setup for PropShop Trader, how he is trading those. Because with most of the other prop firms like Apex, Elite Trader Fund, Trader8, KD5, you can use a software called Replicanto and Trading View. Whenever you take a trade in Trading View, then the same trade will go into all different prop firms at same time. Whereas this prop shop trader is completely on a new interface. So that's why it is new for most of us. So that's where he will also not only about his success story or not only about how he's making payouts with the different prop firms. He'll also share some steps on how to set up this prop shop trader or how did. And he also received it started just a few weeks back. He started receiving payouts from the prop shop trader also. So he'll share all those things, so we all can learn from him. And you're right, yeah, especially yeah, with the current job market, it is always better we have a plan B in place, so that even though there is a sudden news of layoffs or something, you won't be panic or you don't need to worry about it, because these prop firms you can trade from anywhere, right? Even you don't need to be even in US. Even if you are in India, you are in UK, you are in Canada, you are in Mexico, and from anywhere you can do this trading and you can receive the payouts. Only thing is we need little patience, right? If you can make your annual income in 1 month, you need to understand how much practice or how much time you need to spend before you get to that level. But yeah, all we need is to take time to learn, understand, practice, and then there is unlimited potential, because there are 30 to 40 prop firms. As of now, we are just exploring two companies, three companies, four companies. That itself, there are many members making 25K, 30K in a 2 weeks period. There are few members making 20 payouts within a month. So when you expand to more prop firms, you can see what is the potential, right? But again, we don't need to go all in at one time. Always start slow. As you gain more and more confidence, more and more experience, you can get into more and more number of companies, and you can scale up. So with that introduction about why prop firms, what are these prop firms, how to why these prop firms pay us, right? And then yeah, I'll invite Senthil to share about his journey and also about the prop shop trader setup. Thanks, Senthil, for taking time on a weekend. I know it's your family time, but you're taking time to help all the other members to learn. So yeah, it's all yours, Senthil.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much, Kishore Garu. Appreciate for letting me to take a session for the community, and thank you for all the support and hard work you do for the community, and appreciate that. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Senthil. So I've been traveling with Kishore Bro for almost like 2 3 years. And for the past 6 to 1 year, like I started using the prop forms, and then like I'm successful with that so far. So hopefully, like I thought to share that with everyone so that everybody can be successful. Let me know
Senthil, your voice is breaking, Senthil. I don't know whether for me or for everyone, but yeah, your voice is breaking. Can you?
audible?
Yeah, now it is better again. Yeah,
Oh, okay. How
yeah,
about now?
yeah, it is good now. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's better now. You can
Now it's
continue.
better? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Able to see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So, during the July 4th weekend, Kishore shared about the PropShop trader. Like before to that, like I used to trade with um, um, the Apex ETF and Tick Tick Trader. And, so those are the prop firms I used it before, and I was trading with that, and I'm getting payouts from those like account. And this one is something. One important thing which attracted for me is that um, um, the consistency rule was 40 percentage, and the payout is weekly payout. And the minimum days you have to do is like days per day, 3 days per week, and pretty much like it was I was so confident that I should be able to get the payouts quickly because as I said, like I've been traveling with Kishore Gar almost like 2 3 years, and 1 year I was using the multiple platforms to the futures trading, and I'm pretty confident with charts or the technical indicators which I'm using it through Rise, and um, uh, confident in taking the trades and when to enter, when to exit, all those techniques. Kishore Garu took multiple hints to the community, and if you guys are part of those sessions, like you understand, like the powerful tool he shared with us, or how important it is for getting the profits and be successful in the prop firm. So that is the one good thing. Like so, I let me share the trading. So to set up, first I'll go ahead. Like I mean, so this is the one like I have. If you see the performance, um, okay. So if you see the winning percentage for the long and short, like as he consistently saying that like 80%, 80 to 90 percentage, like we can take a winning trades. So that's not kind of like something which is um, um, which is 100% is true. Like if you see that like, value for the long and the short, like whatever the trades I took it like 86% and 89 percentage, the like 88 percentage is the winning thing. So normally I use the win trading view indicator. So this is the trading view is like I use it. So most of the times like I used to take trades which is NQ, copper and the metal like gold and all those things. So you see like this is the NQ strategy. So I always use the indicators like these are the four indicators I use it. T5, top 10 price pulse, and T33. So the four indicators I mainly depend on taking rates on any of the pro firms which I'm using it. And if you see, like it's pretty uh, um, confident. Like we used to check the table where it will show us like 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minutes, 1 hour indicators. Like what is the status of this? The trend, which is bullish or bearish. Beyond that,
Sentinel,
like
you're
we
seeing
have like
the
whenever if the trend is bullish, like whenever it touches the bottom, I'll check 1 and 5 minute time frames for taking the trades.
Sentinel, you're
And
seeing the tick
so
play screen.
particularly,
Yeah, if you're showing trading view, we are not
sorry,
seeing the
Kishore.
trading view. No, we are not seeing the trading view screen. We are only seeing the tick play screen. Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
okay. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second. Uh, now is it better?
No, still, we cannot see the trading view. It says that it started.
Yeah, is it better now?
No, not it. Still, it shows that it started screen sharing. but still we see a blank screen. Yeah, now we can see the trading view screen.
Yeah, it is still kind of like
Yeah,
okay.
now we can see it. Yes.
So I'll look at the trend, whatever the trend it is here for the daily, hourly. Okay, okay. Thank you, Kishore. I could first thing I will see the trend for what is the trend for today, like so whether it is bullish or bearish for the daily and 1 hour time frames, and if it is bullish, like I'll just wait for the bottom of the channel, like if you see like the price pulse and the top trend. So these are the things like whenever it touches the bottom, so I confidently take the long, and I'll just wait for like if from 9 to 27, like it is about like probably like 150, or 200 profit. So but most of the time, like when I go with taking the trades on the tick place, which is the ProShape uh, prop firms trading platform. So if you see, like, I mean, so I will take it like, I mean, so the NQ, like most of the time, like, I'll just go for like quick profit, $100 maximum, I got 100 to $150 maximum profits. I don't wait for long, though it has a potential to go up. I don't want to take risk because mine is a 50K account, and the end of the drawdown is like $2,500 drawdown. So my majority of the time, like I used to go and I used to take like if $100 profit, like definitely I'll go ahead and take the profit and exit out because I have 10 accounts here, like so I bought it like during that discount where if I buy 5 accounts, like there was a 5 accounts comes at any price. So I took 10 accounts, and $100 in accounts is $1,000. Like, I mean, that's pretty high. That's pretty high for me. So usually I used to take like 10 to 15 trades, and each trade will end up with a profits like 50 to $100. So at the end of the day, like each account, my target goal is like $500. So which is like $5,000 for 10 accounts. And if I do three, like it'll be like $15,000 for the 3 days period of time. For the 5 days, like when I'm doing it, like it'll be like $2,500, which is more enough for me to pay out. And if I go to the accounts, if you see like the remaining drawdown limit is like $2,900 for each account, but my liquidation balance is like 5,000. So this is eligible for the payout for this week, but the only thing is like the consistency for me, like I didn't do last week. Like I have a couple of office things like to travel, so I couldn't do all 5 days. So I couldn't catch up with 40% consistency, which you think like maintaining the consistency is the main thing. You can also go and go to the my accounts and traders dashboard, like where you will see like uh, so how we are doing with each account. So we can choose each account, and you can go down. So this is the thing. Like if you see the payment requirements, complete minimum trading days of this week. That is completed because we already did the 5 trading days, and maintain percentage consistency rule, which is incomplete. If you look at here, like it was 60.8% of exceeding the minimum account balance. We are pretty much safe, and this is the minimum amount of balance, and no other flags. This is something which is important with the pro shape trade. The flags or these are the things. So account size is 50K. The baseline we can take one, and then limit is two, and three also safe limit. If you are going beyond three, though you can take 10 calls at the time, but if you are going three beyond three, like it will be marked as a flagged, which means like there is no restrictions even if your account is flagged. It is just that like kind of alerting mechanism. They use it to alert you, saying like, okay, you're not doing any kind of disciplined trade. Like, always go with a disciplined trade, and make sure that you're not flagged with the triggers. These are the things. They are mainly focused to identify like those who are gambling or those who are doing the proper trading. So this is how they'll evaluate your account based on that. So whether you're actually like doing any sort of like okay, at point, like without having any coding knowledge, some people will do the gambling kind of, and then like they'll just get a $10,000 profit in a day, and then the rest of the days like they'll if that's the reason I feel like they have this kind of rules
Mm.
which will
Something
help
maybe
them to identify like those who are trading genuinely. And so this is if the chart, like I mean, so you could see like every day, like what is the account balance, how we are doing it. Like I mean, so
something again. It
mhm.
seems you're sharing. You're talking about a
Sorry,
different
Kishore,
screen.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it seems you're talking about a different screen, but we can see the TickBlaze NQ screen now. If you're sharing something else about the warnings and that
I
one,
shared my
are you having multiple screens somehow?
I shared the my complete desktop.
Okay, but yeah,
Let me do it again.
yeah, yeah. Because we are only seeing the 10Q screen. Yeah. Now we
Now
can
it
see
is
yeah, now we can
okay.
see PropShopTrader.com screen. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I was talking about, like the carry forward rule and the payment requirement and all those things. Like so, currently this week, last week I have submitted a payout and I got the payouts. And this week, like I haven't submitted the payout because of the consistency for across all the accounts. Hopefully, like next week, I should be able to do that. And you could see like each account, like you can see like whatever it is. Like one account out of 10, like one account got failed during the payout window. Like another important thing is like if you're submitting payout for this week and this every Friday, every Saturday, and Sunday is the time frame like where you can submit the payout for PropShop account. But it'll be reviewed for next 4 days, which is Monday to next Friday, Thursday, and until that time, like whatever the accounts you submitted for the payout, it has to be active, and you have to do trading. Uh, okay, how to do trading. And for some reason, like if your account is not active in the time of payout period, and so whatever the payout meter, like that's going to be detected, and since your account are active, so that is another important thing. Make sure that like in order to get the payout, you need to keep the account active for the next 5 6 days. And you don't necessarily need to do any trading, because if you're not doing any trading, so you won't be able to submit another for that coming weekend. So if that is okay for you, you wait until your payout gets approved, and you can start doing the trade next week. Start next week. So in that you have a 1 week gap. That is another thing we can do it. And I'm not doing it because I continue to trade. Like I'm confident in by using trading indicators, and I'm so confident in taking trades, and um, um, uh, because I'm not risking too many things in here. I'm just focused on just getting like 50, 100 um, per trade. So per week, like it is like even if I'm getting $2 or $3 per day, like on that particular day, like that's because 250 is across 9 accounts or 10 accounts, like it'll be around like $2,000, like which is um pretty good. Like um so that's those are the catchy things. Like I mean, so keep your accounts active, and have to at least trade for 3 days. And so these are the payout requirements you have to follow. Um, but one like in the beginning, like I mean, consistency for 40 percentage is only this pro firm. I could see that like they are giving 40 percentage consistency rule. I've never seen like any other prop firms like so far what which I'm trading right now. Like they all come 20 percentage consistency is pretty tough for me. Like, I mean, because if every day, like if I'm like 500 to $1,000 account, like, I mean, so sometimes those accounts, like since they have 20 consistency and my account sizes are like not 50K accounts, 250K or three accounts. So I used to keep my trades for time. So some like I'll get like more than what I expected. Like I have shown like in a many previous sessions like in a particular day like I cleared like 4 to 5 accounts in Apex, which is two accounts like which means like a day I got like 1550 profit on each account, like which is like around 75K on 5 accounts. So that's how profit like you can take it. Like I mean, that's when Kishore Garu suggested me to have personal account as well. Like, I started opening the personal account. I haven't started trading with with my personal, so sooner I'll also go and set my personal account so that I don't need to worry about any of the consistency rules, and I just the indicators, and then I'll just keep buying it and keeping it for until I um, decide to exit out of trades. Okay, so. So that's how it works with the pro shape. And so the main things like what else you need is like first you have to register with your account and make sure like you are using the same username and across all the there are multiple things that you have to be uh, open you have to open account along with this ProShape in order to take trades. One is this ProShape trader account, so you log in and you have to get started. Um, I use like there are two things like warrior accounts is the evaluation accounts in other props. So what we are talking. So here warrior accounts is the evaluations and the instant gladiator accounts or the direct accounts. They have a full account sizes like starting with 50K, 50K, 100K, and 250K and 500K accounts. So I went 50K accounts, like still have a 35 to 40 percentage amount on the bundle accounts, along with the individual accounts. So you can go with any of these accounts. Like when if you go with 500K instant clap accounts, like you have your account size will be 5 and the week out will be 2000 and your trailing drawdown will be like 24,000 to 30,000. So this thing like you won't be you be um, maxing out with your trailing drawdown if you are going with 500K accounts. But again, like it's gonna take like you need to get a $24,000 profit in order to get the payout. So that will take like weeks or months. It depends on how you're trading it, but that's why like I just went with 50K to just to check like I mean so how their payout policy works and whether they are actually paying out without any issues because sometimes like with Apex what I like um, they used to a lot of silly reasons not to give the pay or not to approve the payout in Apex sometimes. um, so I personally like I mean felt very bad like a lot of time and doing the trades. I just want to try it out like I mean so this thing probably I can I'll ask my wife open another 500K accounts so like since this is working out very good, so I'll ask her to open with her account. I'll open accounts and I'll start doing with the 500K accounts there as well like so, but like, I'm gonna continue until I get payouts. So I have a confidence in this one. Like, I mean, so there is a policy that like if you're maximum 20 accounts we can have in this one. Like if I get 10 accounts, so there is a possibility that like, I'm able to get payouts on the 10 accounts, maybe another 10 accounts. Like it's the same strategy and same. They have their own copier tools, ETP. is free along with the bundle accounts if you are buying it. Um, Potentially you get like weekly 20 like if you are properly doing the trades without any gambling kind of thing. So with the right indicators, like I mean, so I'm confident that like everyone in this group, like even if you don't know the trading properly, and if you just know like how the interest works, I'm 100% confident that this group will be able to payouts on a weekly or bi-weekly basis with this pro shape. So this is pretty good. I don't know how many our existing members are doing it from this call, but I felt like I mean the last week I started like and I submitted a payout last week, and this week I got the payout. It's pretty fast and pretty confident. Like I'm gonna increase my account size here from 10 to 20, and I'm gonna continue that in the coming days. And so you can go with comfortable account size. Like depends on how much risk you are taking it about. So the trailing rod, like if you feel that like you'll trade and stepping out for some time, then like coming back, you want to trade active. So in that case, like always, I would go for the higher trailing drawdown so that you don't burn out your accounts. Um, so you can continue that. And so first thing, like I said, like you have to register for this um but there's one like the ProShape trader and log in and details and buy the accounts. And after that, you also need to down the Tick Place, one of their um, approved um, approved trading platform. So I don't know which platform to use it like, but that is again, yeah. So if you're already into multiple prop firms, you're already using TradingView and Canto for trade copying things, like those things won't work here. Now, at least for now. Probably later, like I mean, it might work, be helpful, and it might work. So these are the platforms like you can. I don't know. I checked with Kishore, bro. So he said like TickPlace is good, so I just went with TickPlace. So TickPlace, it has a prior, it has complete document setup guides. Like I mean, so I went through one by one, and then like I set it up. And similar to and Rhythmic also, you need to have it like because Rhythmic, you need to Rhythmic in order to take trades. And so I everything was like there in the instructions, like whatever um, the connection guide, everything like it's there. Like you just need to go over and whatever the credentials you're getting it, like you have to feed it and you have to log in it. So major thing is like you have to open the accounts here, and then once you opened it, like you should be able to connect to the Rhythmic dashboard. In Rhythmic dashboard, you should be able to see the account playing here. And after like, so this is the ETP trade copier, similar to Replicanto, but yeah, they have their own trade copier. So you can use this one to take the trades. So first, you have to connect to the Rhythmic and the ProShop account. So once you connected, so all your accounts will be getting displayed in here, and you have to choose the leader account, rest of other accounts as a child. And if you see, like this is the profit and loss. The profit I closed up last Friday on each account. So this is the potential, like you can get it. Like I mean, as I said, like so look at the orders, like how many orders I took it, like so.
Again, we cannot see that screen, Senthil.
I don't
We
know
are
whether I
seeing.
can see that here, like, but yeah, this is not the order, this is the maximum quantity. But
We
here
are still
in
seeing
Tick Place, like you will be able to
we are still seeing the PropShopTrader.com
maybe
website.
it's coming slow, bro. Like, I mean,
Okay, okay. Yeah. And let's give just few
uh,
seconds.
yeah, just let it's coming.
No, still we are seeing only the website page. web page.
Let me know when you're able to see my screen. Okay. Let me stop and share it again.
Right. So in the meantime, yeah, some of the members got some questions. So yeah, one of the advantage with
Okay,
PropShop Trader
now,
is, yeah, still it is loading, I think. Yeah, now we can see the ETP, yeah, in the copy trader screen. Yes.
so you have to connect to the Rhythmic account, and then your accounts will be showing up. And if you see like G1 is the leader account, and the rest of the other accounts are the child accounts. And so if you once you start taking the first account, the trades will be copied into the other accounts, and you'll be able to see that one. So, so these are the account groups like where you can get it like, and this is the um, groups where you can like using by global copy template. So you don't need to change anything. All those instructions are there in the thing. So every time like when you're starting the trade, like you have to make sure that you're selected on this one. So here the active is active, and then like trades enabled tab activated in order to take the trade. After that, like you go to the tick place and choose the account. Here you can choose any account. So you can choose the first leader account. You can start and it's pretty straightforward. Like I mean, so the connection set everything is pretty straightforward, and you should be able to do it. And the time, okay, when it comes to time frame, taking the trades for the time frames, so I always start it like after I mean, last Friday I took a little early, but usually is to start the day to start taking the trades like 9:30 after 9:30, because that is when like whenever the market if it came down and if it is down, so after 9:30 it might go up unless otherwise like if there is no any news about the market it affects the market or so. But in some case, if it goes up after 9:30 or because it'll definitely come down and again like it'll be like going ups and downs like on the whole day, right? I always take like wait to take the trades after 9:30, and then and also I look into this trading view indicator chart and see like if we get the buy or the sell indicators, like it depends on that, like take it like, so I'll check 1 minute and the 5 minutes time frame for the ProShop trader trading things, because it's a small account and I don't want to burn my account, so I just want quick pro like $100 max on each transaction or each trade. So that I'll take it like so 9:30 to 10:11 I'll take it, and then after 2 o'clock, like 1:30 2 o'clock I'll take between 2 to 3, it acts the same way as how it was acting between 9:30 to 10. And sometimes like I'll take the night times quick profits, like so nighttime, the best times to start is like when the Asia market open, which is at after 8 Central. So that is when I used to take some trades, and I'll get some profit, and um, I'll go with that. Like so, I will avoid trading with this minutes accounts like 50K accounts. So trading with uh, Palladium futures and okay, so Palladium futures um, and this silver. So sometimes, like when there are palladium features and silver, sometimes we're going up, like for some reasons, like palladium, like it will shoot.
Senthil, you got muted. Can you unmute yourself?
Oh, sorry, I didn't do that.
Yeah, okay.
Um, okay. So yeah, so this one like some of the features like I mean they are restricted with ProShop. So one of those is silver is not tradable with this one. But rest of other things like I mean so I always use depends on these features like NQ RTY and Nikkei, Dow Jones, gold, silver, copper, palladium, crude oil, and um, soya, and then like natural gas. So these tickers I used to trade, but in this one, like silver is not. But other than that, like all other trades, you can take it, and you should be able to. You should be able to. You should be able to take the trades. Um, So that's it. Yeah, I was able to. That's the time I used to do it. Like I mean, during the time, like after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you can take the trades, which is pretty safe, and it won't go drastically up or down time frames. And also in the morning, like unless otherwise, if there was any news, like if you watch Kishore Gaur's update in Dope, he used to tell like if there was any news that comes in related to the CPI or um, anything related to the power state and all those things. Like you can watch the news update in the US equities group. Like consistently, Kishore Garu updates their status on that. He'll also tell us like which way the market will be, and also you can pretty much figure it out like with the charts and the indicators. Like it's pretty clear and it's crisp to know that like, only thing is like you just need to know like use the indicators. So it has pretty much comes with where to buy, where to sell, but it's up to you like how much profit you need it. Like that is on you. If you want $100, if you're satisfied with $100 account, that's well. And if you want to wait and take more profits, that is also good. Like I mean, so all you have to know like when to exit and when to enter that. So, and this T5 55 indicator plays a major role. Trades like, I mean, this will help me to which direction the trades, the whatever the tickets like. I mean, it goes whether it goes up or down. Like so, this it clearly says like it's a buy zone, like where the green and the white line, like I mean, they are deviating. So if that is the case, like confidently, I'll go ahead and take the trades. And for the next couple of minutes, like definitely it will give my expected profits, $100 to $150. That is why I said like I mean I used to take like per day like 15-day trades max. My profit margin is like $500 max. And if I'm getting extra sometimes, like man, that's okay. As like we are for that 40% consistency. Um, So yeah, that's all I have.
So Senthil, in addition to this one, what are the other prop firms you are using?
Kishore, anything else you want me to cover?
Yeah, what are the other different prop firms you are using and getting the payouts? One is, yeah, this prop shop trader, we
Yeah, I'm
understand.
using Apex ETF and Tick Tick Trader. Uh,
Okay, so do you have any
yeah,
issues with?
Apex I used to get payouts and ETF and Tick Tick Trader I'm payouts on that one. So their payouts are pretty high, like 3,000 to 5. There the only thing is like yeah, we are getting more profits, and the thing is like retaining the 20% consistency is sometimes delaying the payouts. submitting the payouts. So that is the one drawback I see there. But otherwise, like yeah, their payout is pretty good. Like I mean, so and Replicanto. Sometimes like earlier I used to you know right, I used to use Apex Trade Copier, but that has a lot of issues with my copy trades. And after that, I got Canto subscription, and Replicanto was working so good, like a charm. Um, yeah, I don't see any issues in there. Like I mean, they are also good prop firms. But the only thing is like you have to minimum trading days, like eight. Yeah, there is no issues with those payouts, but the thing is, like, I mean, the consistency rule is the main thing, and you have to do more trading days. Like, I mean, it's not a weekly payout, but at least 8 days, 8 trading days, you have to do it. Like, so that's the only thing, but the drawback, actually, like, I mean, it's have more trading days. Like, I mean, so that like will understand the market like behaving and how it is acting. But those who are already like I mean, so as I said, like I mean, follow the indicators, and if you understand how the indicator works, definitely this ProShop is a good opportunity to get a weekly clips. That I'm 100% sure about that, because that like I started like during the July 4th weekend, and then like the next week I starting, and then like I already got one payout, and I'll submit another one, and it'll keep goes on.
Yeah, cool, Senthil.
Yeah. Any
So
other?
yeah, uh,
Okay. So for
uh,
the
yeah,
beginners,
yeah. Please go
it
ahead. Yeah,
depends. For the beginners, it depends if they want to go with evaluation account. Like you can go with evaluation account. Start with that.
yeah. Thanks a lot, Senthil. So thanks for taking time.
Yeah,
Let me.
we cannot get the, I don't know, like, I mean, so I think Kishore Gaurav might answer that. Like, so for the tick place, we don't have the indicators to put it in there, right?
Right. Yeah, I'll explain all those things. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, take profit is a good trading account, which is good. Like, I mean, their payout is also good. And okay. Okay, US is not listed in allowed country for ProShop. I'm from US. I'm doing the ProShop trade in US only. It is a UK account, a UK, but still you can um, trade it from a US as well.
Senthil, generally, what time you're taking the trades? Around which are your common hours for trading?
Yeah, as I said, like daily night after 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, and morning like after 9:30 to, and then like during the closing hours like 1 to 2:30 or so.
Yeah, okay. Good. So yeah, let me right. There are a lot of questions from members, like why this new prop
So
firm
20
emerging.
percentage consistency means like yeah, at any point of day, like okay, you are going to answer. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'll answer. I'll explain a little more, and then if there are any other questions, we can answer the members,
Sure.
so that most of the questions can be
Yeah, then
answered.
I'll stop sharing, bro. Like you
Sure,
can.
sure. Yeah. So yeah, I see a lot of questions from members. So let me quickly explain why this prop shop trader. Or one thing is, as I already mentioned to you, that scalability is the most important thing in the prop firms, right? Because it is not that if you take trades and take profit trader, you should not go in prop shop trader. That is right. The first reason is scalability, because if you have a nice big sell order block, right? Let us say with 10Q, then you can take a trade there, and you can also take a trade with the prop shop trader. right? Replicant will copy your trade to all the other prop firms, whichever you trade away, and then you can come here and you can take the trades here. Second advantage is they have a better consistent, right? Many members are asking what is this consistency rate, right? For example, if you make, let us just for example, let us say you make $10,000, or yeah, for simplicity, let us say you make $2,000 in 1 week. So 2,000, that means in that 1 week, you cannot, if the consistency rate is 40%, that means 2,000 divided by 4 is right around $800. So 40% of 2,000 is $800. That means on any one of these 5 days in that week, your profit cannot be more than $800. You can make 800 on 2 days. You can make 300, 400 on other days, but you cannot make 1,900 in one day and make 25 on other days. So that is the consistency. I hope everyone got it. Whenever you request for the payout, because you have the weekly payout here, for example, let us say Senthil made $2,000 at the end of the week and he's requesting a payout. Then they will check whether you are on any of those 5 trading days, whether he made more than 40% out of the total profit. So if he is making only 700, 800, 600 like that, then there is no issue. So most of the prop firms like Apex or Tradify or everyone has consistency rate around 20%, 25%, 23%. Then what will happen is if your consistency rate is 20%, that means if Senthil made $1,000, he cannot make more than $200 on any of those days, or $400 on any of those days. Out of 2,000 profit, he can make $400 maximum. But when your consistency rate is 40%, he can make up to $800 on any of those days. So that is the one of the most major benefits with this company, PropShop Trader, where your consistency rate is at 40%. So that is one of the major advantage why which we have here compared to Apex or Allied Trader Fund, right? The consistency rate is much higher. Then moving on to, so that's where the second major advantage why I suggested this prop firm trader is the founder is a well-known person who is in the industry since last 15, 20 years. Then the other major advantage is you have funded accounts. Directly you can go to funded accounts at a cheaper price. So now there are very few firms which will give you funded accounts, right? What do you mean by funded accounts? You don't need to complete the evaluation. You can directly go to stage two. So there are very few firms like Paidify, then there is Tick Tick Trader, and then My Funded Futures, but most of them are very expensive to directly get into funded stage. Whereas because this is a new firm, they are giving very good discounts, right? So nearly at $140, you are getting a funded account, right? For example, Senthil got 10 accounts at 15 or 1490 or something. That means around $140, he got a 50K account. He already got a nearly 2,000 payout. That means he already made 10x within a week than his investment. So that is another major advantage. So first thing is this is a reliable company. Second advantage is the consistency rate is 40%, which is much better compared to lot of other prop firms which generally use 20, 23, 25 like that. Because if you have to maintain 20, 23%, that means some days, even if you have very good days, you have to restrict your profits, right? Because if you make $1,000, then in every other day you have to make minimum five, $600 on the other days when you have a consistency rule. But because here you have 40%, if you make $1,000 next day, even if you make 300, 400 also, that is good enough. So that is the second major advantage. So first one is the owners are reliable, so we can get consistent payouts. Second is better consistency rate. Third is cheaper compared to most of other prop firms, which will give you the funded accounts. Then there are mainly three stages, right? As I explained, you have stage one, stage two, stage three. Stage one is where you get evaluation account, right? These will be much cheaper. That means by paying a 20, $30, you will get a 100K account. By paying $40, you get a 150K account. If you want, even they have 500K accounts also. That means if you have a 500K account, on some event days, you take some 20 contracts, 30 contracts, 40 contracts. If you are on the right side of the direction, and if you make some nice profits on a 300K, 500K accounts, you have a very huge stop loss on those. That means if you can successfully complete evaluation, then there is very high chance that you won't blow your accounts because their stop loss will be nearly 20, $25,000 on those 500K accounts. So you will not lose your account. Or if you are experienced trader, you can get 50K account at $10, $12. Now they have 90% off on the evaluation accounts, on the stage one accounts. That means you can start your journey by paying $10, $15, get an evaluation account at 90% discount. And also they have 50% off on the when you move from evaluation to stage two, you get 50% off. So if somebody want to start at a very, very cheap price without investing huge money, they can go to the warrior phase, right? Warrior phase is nothing but your evaluation accounts or the stage one accounts where you have to prove that you can make profits before you get the sim funded accounts. Or let us say you are already experienced trader, you are already making some payouts from Take Profit Trader or Apex or Elite Trader Fund or some other company. Now you have more confidence that okay, you can make profits. Then you can directly go to the gladiator phase, right? Which is like the sim funded or phase two or performance stage. So directly you can buy these accounts around $150, $200 each account. And directly from day one, you can start making, right? Whatever trades you take, they will make the real profits. As long as you don't hit the stop loss, you follow all the rules, you can make the real money from day one. But these will be expensive compared to the warrior phase accounts. So that is the gladiator phase. The third one, once you complete make some consistent payouts, then they will move you to the step three, which is the real prop phase accounts. That is where you make more profits and you will have more, right? You don't even need to wait for 1 week to get the payouts. You can get the daily payouts, all those things. So I hope, right, is everyone clear, right? Why prop firms? You don't need to invest your own money and you can scale up as much as you want. And why this particular company we suggested? Because of the reliability of the owner, the consistency rule is better, and also the accounts are cheaper compared to most of the other prop firms. And one more reason is you don't need to just restrict, especially if you are already profitable with other prop firms. Now you have one more option, right? Because you click one button on trading view, now you come to tickblaze and click one more button. You have two different windows, right? All you are looking is waiting for a proper setup. When you see that you have a big sell order block or you are at a swing sell, scalping sell, then you click there and you come and click here. So you are just using the same trade setup, you are making money with different prop firms. So these are the three different stages. If you want to, you can go directly to stage two. If you are okay to invest little more, or you don't want to take risk, you want to start slow, you are more of a new trader, you want to explore, then you can start slow and pay 10, $15, get a 50K, 100K, 150K, or even 500K account. Right? If 500K account, it will be more expensive. If it is a 50K account, you will get it around $12 or $13. If it is a 100K account, you pay around 20, $25 like that. So you have a 90% off going on. And from whenever you complete evaluation to move to the gladiator, you pay 50, there is a 50% discount for that moving from evaluation to the gladiator now. So that is about the three stages. Then within this warrior, right? Warrior means again the evaluation accounts. You have mainly four types. You can start with 50K account or 100K account or 250K or 500K. Most of the other prop firms, they have maximum up to 300K. Whereas here they are also giving 500K account. So 50K 147, that means now with the 90% discount, you will only pay $14.7. 100K, you will pay only $19.7. For 250K account, you will pay only $39.7 per month. So, right, these are the barrier. Or if you want to get a 500K account, so your profit goal is you have to make 30,000, but your trailing drawdown is at $24,000. And you can even increase, right? If you want, you can even increase your stop loss levels. If you want, if you pay little more, your stop loss can be increased, right? For example, on a 500K account, if you want, instead of 24,000, you want to increase the stop loss to 30,000. You pay little more, and then you get a 30,000 stop loss on a 500,000 account. So to lose that much amount, you have to do a lot of mistakes to lose that account. So once you complete this, then you'll move into the gladiator phase. Whenever there is a major event, you can take advantage of these ones, and you can take the trades, and you can quickly complete these warrior accounts to the performance or to the gladiator accounts. So again, if you see the rules, so first thing is what is the account starting account size? That means, let us say, let us take one example. You are buying a $50,000 account with a 90% discount. That means your investment is $14.7. By paying $14.7, they will give you this 50,000 account to you. Then you have to make 3,000 target. That means from 50,000, you need to make that to 53,000. And what is the trailing drawdown? There is a 2,500 trailing drawdown. That means 50,000 account should not go to 47,500 initially. When you start the account, your trail stop loss will be at 47,500. But let us say you made $500, right? Or your unrealized account value went to 50,500. Now your trailing stop loss will not be at 47,500, but it will be at 48,000. So that drawdown will keep changing. It will not be always at 47,500. If your account value goes up, your trailing drawdown also will go up. And then if you want, you can also increase that. That is another benefit from this prop firm, where you can say that, okay, I want to have more cushion. I am a new trader. I may make some mistakes. I am okay to pay another $2-3 extra, but you increase instead of 2,500. Now I want my stop loss to be 3,000. So 147 plus 50, 197. That means instead of paying 14.7, you will pay $19.7 to get the account. But your trial stop loss will be at 3,000 instead of 2,500. So that is another advantage with this company. And then the max contracts you can take in any trade, right? It is not like the whole transactions, but in any trade, you can take up to 10 minis or 100 micros. What do you mean by minis? Buying a full ES or full NQ, GC, like that, you are buying the whole contract. And you can buy 10 contracts. Micro means one tenth of a mini. If you are a new trader, you are a low risk trader, you want to go slow, you start with micros. That means your risk and reward is only one tenth. If you lose also, you will lose only one tenth of it. If you gain also, you will make only one tenth of it. So in that way, you don't want to blow your accounts, or you don't want to go right quickly. You want to do it slow and steady. Then you can start with micros. Then minimum trade days. You have to trade minimum for 5 days to complete the target. You cannot make all 100% within a day. You have to make minimum 5 trading days. Then they are also giving the tick days, just like Trade Profit Trader gives you Ninja and Trade08. Tick Blaze is like another brokerage firm, which they will directly giving you the license, because you are paying that 14.7 or 19.7 for each account. They will give you a license so that you can use that software. And also they will give you the real-time market data, right? If you don't have this market data, generally if you open an individual account, you have to pay again some money to get the real-time data. But because you are buying this evaluation account, these companies will give you the real-time market data for you. So by paying that 14.7, you are getting the license. You are also getting this market data, and also they will give you a copy trader, just like Replicanto. They have another software called as ETP, which is like a copy trader, right? No, that means if you can buy up to 20 accounts, whether you can buy 10 gladiator accounts, 10 warrior accounts, or you can buy 20 gladiator accounts, or you can buy 20 warrior accounts. Any combination you can do up to 20. So whenever you take trade in one account, you can copy that trade into other 19 accounts. So they are already by default, they are giving you a copy software. So you don't need to again pay some 100, 200 again, right? Again, if you want to use Take Profit Trader, Apex, all the other prop firms, Replicanto is helpful. But here, you don't need to again buy ETP software by paying 100, $200. They are already giving you with that account. So whenever you take a trade in one account, the trade can get copied into the other 19 accounts. Or if you buy 5 accounts from one account, it will go to the other 4 accounts like that. So that is another advantage with this. So is it clear for everyone like that? If you want to, 50K is good for experienced traders, right? If you think like you understand the markets, you can take the trades at right time. So as Senthil explained, he looks at 1 hour trend. If 1 hour is bullish, we'll only look at buy signals in the 5 minutes. If 1 hour is looking bearish, you will only look at the sell signals in the 5 minutes. Like that, you can have your own strategy, or you can either wait for a big sell block in price pulse. It came to a premium zone. You see a huge sell block. Then only you take the shots. Or it went all the way to the discount zone. You see a big buy order block with ES or NQ or GC. Then you go and buy the you do the long positions like that. So you can have your own strategy. Whichever strategy you want, you can use it. Or you join the evening sessions where we generally take the live trades slowly in the evening between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can just follow my trades, take the trades, make 400, $500 every day. So that is one more option until you learn. Once you learn, then you have 23 hours a day. Because you may be busy between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. But you might be free after 9 p.m. Once your kids are sleeping, then you have another 1 hour, or between 6 to 9 p.m. you are more free. Whenever you want, you can do the trades once you learn how to take the trades. Or you may get up morning for 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? If you are in Pacific zone, 4 a.m. itself, there will be a good amount of volume, or 5 a.m. So, like that, you will become completely independent. You don't need to depend for anyone to tell you when to buy, when to sell. But like this, you can get a 50K account if you are more experienced trader, or you can get a higher, right? 100K, 200, 250K, 500K accounts if you are little more beginners, or you don't want to take risk, because when you have a bigger account like 250K, 500K, your stop loss is you have a huge amount. That means you can make more mistakes, still you won't blow your account, because right, or a 50,000 account, your stop loss is at 2,500 by default. That means if you make one or two mistakes with NQ, that can hit the stop loss. But with a 100K account, your stop loss is at $5,000. That means you can make 4 or 5 mistakes also, still your account will be active. That is the advantage. But the disadvantage is you have to make more profit, right? So you have both. On a small account, you have to make less profit to get the payouts, but you need to have experience. If you are experienced trader, smaller size accounts are good. If you are new traders, bigger size accounts are good, so that you have bandwidth to make mistakes, so that even if you make mistakes, still your account will be active, and then you can again recover those losses back into gains. So based on your experience, you can, if you want a bigger account, you pay little more, but you have higher cushion, higher bandwidth to make mistakes, and like that. So it is up to you. So warrior accounts are basically your stage one accounts, evaluation accounts, where you have to first, you don't make any money by taking trades in these accounts, right? It is only to prove that you can make profits in these accounts. You can meet the targets. Once you meet the targets, then you will be moved into the gladiator accounts, right? Gladiator accounts are either, if you want to pay high, you can directly move into stage two, right? You don't want to spend one more week time in completing evaluation. You want to directly be productive from day one, so that, for example, Senthil is already experienced. He is using indicators since last 1 year. He knows when to take the trades, right? He looks at higher level trend. He sees that, oh, 1 hour is bullish. Okay, let me only do the long positions. Or 1 hour is bearish. Let me only do sell signals in the smaller time frames. Like that, he created his own rules. He created his own strategies. Then he's just following and making payouts with so many different prop firms. So he directly got 50K funded accounts. But you might be different. You might be at a different level of experience. So you can start with 100K, 50K, or 250K evaluation, or you want to directly get into the funded accounts, then you have these, right? Instead of paying 14.7, here you will pay higher amount, right? So earlier we had that buy one, get one, right? If you buy 5 accounts, they will give you another 5 accounts. Now they have 50% discount or something going on. I think 40% discount is going on these gladiator accounts, which I'll share you later. But basically, this is where you directly get into the stage two. You don't need to complete the stage one. Directly, you have a possibility to start trading on the stage two accounts, where you can, whatever you make, that means you are making the in stage one, you don't make money, they don't make money. Whereas in stage two, whatever trades you take, that is like the real profits. You make the real profits in your accounts. So that this is where you get the direct stage two or sim funded accounts. Again, based on your account size, all these things, you can take whichever you want. If you want 50K, 100K, 250K, 500K, you can take whichever you want. Again, as I said, the major advantage with the bigger size accounts is, for example, if you complete 500K evaluation, right? There is some event or something, you completed 500K, you got a 500K performance account. You have nearly 30,000 stop loss on that, or 25,000 stop loss on that. So losing 25,000 on a performance account is very, very minimal unless you go very big, and then unless you make very big mistakes, you will keep that account. Maybe it takes 10 days, 15 days, 20 days to make the 20,000, 24,000 profit. But after that, every day you can, this is like an ATM machine. Every day you make $500,000, you get the, right? Every week you can keep taking the payouts from this account. That the chances of blowing this big size account is very, very minimal, because you have very huge uh, buffer here, right? 24,000, 30,000 stop loss is there on a 500K account. So you complete, uh, to lose that 30K will be very, very, it may take time to make the 24,000 profit before you request the payouts. But also the advantage is you won't blow your accounts, right? If you have a 50K account, if you make one mistake, two mistakes with NQ or GC, your account will blow. Again, you have to start. Again, if you make one or two mistakes, it will blow. So 5, 10 times if you are blowing your 50K, rather than that, you get a 500K account, and then the chances of blowing it is very, very minimal. So like that, that is another major advantage. You have a bigger size accounts here. So another thing, right, as Senthil already explained, their primary platform is Tickblaze, right? Just like TradeOwait for most other prop firms, these companies using Tickblaze, which is similar to TradeOwait, right? There won't be much difference. Only thing is we use TradingView because that is where all our indicators are. When you click on a buy or sell button there, and come here and do the buy or sell button. Whenever you want to close the trade, you close there, you come and close here. Or in the morning time, you use TradeOwait. In the evening time, you use Tickblaze. Like that, it is up to you. As you gain more confidence, more experience, you can do simultaneously. Or because anyway, you have a consistency rule. You cannot make too much of profits. You make 200, 300 profit here, stop trading. Then on your Apex ETF, the other Tradify, or wherever you have consistency rule, you make 200, 300, stop it there. Then take profit trader, you can make as much as you want every day. That you can continue trading. But wherever you have a consistency rule, just make some 200, right? Take some, right? As Senthil was giving example, right? He will just look for 100, $150 on NQ. Whenever you see a nice bullish engulfing candle, then you take one or two trades on the long side. Or you see a big bearish engulfing candle, that means suddenly sellers came into the market. You take one or two trades on the short side, make some 100, $150, take two or three trades, you are done for the day. You can keep this tick blaze aside, and then now you can focus on the trader weight like that. So they have other platforms like Rhythmic, Bookmap, Quantower, Multichats, but tick blaze is their primary platform. You can use that to take the trades. Uh, uh, so that will be again, it will take just 1 or 2 days for you to learn how to use that software. It won't be much right. Every any brokerage, they have the same things, buy and sell buttons. You are watching trading view, and then you can take that clicking the buy sell buttons in any, whether it is Ninja Trader or Trader Weight or Tick Blaze or Bookmap, Quantower, right? All these are different brokerage platforms. There is nothing much to learn. Only you have to click on the buy sell buttons, and then you need to understand that ETP setup, which I'll explain you on one of these days. Right? Senthil already gave a high level overview, but I can explain you more how to set it up in one of the setup sessions. But yeah, basically, I hope you all got right why this particular new prop firm, because of the low cost, because of the reliability of the owners, because of the 40% consistency rate. Then it is another option to scale up your trading profits. Um, yeah, and then you have account size up to 500K. You can extend your stop loss levels. Because of all these advantages, we are helping you with an or we are suggesting you that okay, there is another option. If you are not able to uh, invest huge money on take profit trader account. The advantage with take profit trader, every day you don't need to wait for 5 days. Every day you can get the payouts, but it is more expensive. So if somebody cannot invest more amount in take profit trader, or still they are learning, they want to start slow, they want to invest less money, then because this is also a new prop firm, generally your Apex is very established prop firm. So they have millions of customers. They can do denial of payouts. When you make payout, right, when you request for a payout, they may say that, oh, you did not follow this consistency rule, you did not do a proper risk management, you did not do this, do that, like that. But when there is a new prop firm, generally for first 6 months, 1 year, they will try to give the payouts without any issues, because they want to establish in the market. They don't want any negative reviews. So that's where this is low cost, and also you have an advantage to get the payouts. So that is where we are suggesting you that okay, there is one more prop firm which is reliable and also which has low cost. If you want to go to Warrior stage one accounts, it is very less expensive. If you want to go to second stage, which is Gladiator, it is less expensive compared to other companies which are giving you funded accounts. And also because it's a new firm, they are giving 90% discount on stage one, 50% discount on stage two, buy one get one offers. They are doing a lot of these offers and other things. So yeah, that is the reason I suggested these options, and that is where Senthil started. He already got the payouts, so we have more confidence now to go and get more accounts. Uh, so yeah, hope that cleared some of your questions, which most of you asked. And also, yeah, whenever you get the Gladiator account, there is no annual fee, or there is no monthly fee, right? Whenever you go to stage two, that is generally your lifetime fee. You don't need to pay again and again unless you hit the stop loss. Otherwise, they will continue for lifetime. Only your evaluation accounts is where you have a monthly fee. Your stage two accounts here generally they have a lifetime fee. Yeah, yeah. So if you directly get the stage two, then there is no more activation fee. Only if you Go to stage one. From stage one to stage two, you have to pay an activation fee. But directly, if you go to stage two, there is no other fee. So whatever is the fee they are telling for the Gladiator account, you pay that. You don't need to pay again another activation fee. So yeah, Senthil mentioned he's mainly using price pulse T33, E5, and then top trend. Reset fee means whenever you hit the stop loss, right? For example, you hit a stop loss, then you want to right in the first 1 or 2 days, 3 days, you made some target, but again you took some wrong trades. You hit it. Then again you want to make that 100K account back to 100K. Then you can either wait for the next monthly renewal date, then automatically it will get reset. Otherwise, you pay the reset fee, then immediately they will reset it back to the original amount. Then again you can start taking the trades. That is called the reset fee. Generally, yeah, you will have for the evaluation accounts, you can pay that reset fee and you can do it. So there are nearly 40 to 50 prop firms in US. Majority of them use trader weight, and nowadays trader weight is not giving permissions for the new companies because already they have a lot of millions of customers, right? With Apex and Take Profit Trader, a lot of other companies. So they are not allowing new companies. So that's where these companies are looking for new brokerages like Tickblazer or Tickblaze or Bookmap or Quantover, Multichart, Sierra Chart. These are the new brokerage firms, which are mainly for the prop firms. Again, you can also open your live accounts on these companies, but these are more new companies. So generally, people won't be comfortable to put their money in the new companies. So that's where the prop firms will use these companies for the prop firm trading. So again, right, 40, 50 prop firms, but we will, this take profit trader is one of the most reliable company. Then we have Tradify, then we have Ally Trader Fund, we have Bullnox, we have Apex, we have, so w- we are still just with one or two companies itself, you can easily surpass your monthly income, whatever you make through your IT job, you can surpass it because you are not just trading on one account. This company will give you 20 accounts. That means, right? Santil gave a perfect example. You don't need to make huge profits, right? All you need is look for $200 profit, copy into 20 accounts. That is $4,000 done per the day. Even if you trade 3 days out of 5 days, right? All they need is you have to trade three out of five. If you can make three trading days, that is $12,000 for the weekly payout, right? This is, as I told you many times, this is just like a test match. You are not looking to hit sixers. You are always looking to just to get that one single run when there is a good opportunity. If you see a perfect you see there is a huge bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing candle, or you see a nice in 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, everything it is looking bullish. You got a buy signal. Just to click on buy, make 100, $150, that's it. You are done. Right now, the same trade copied into 20 accounts. Right, but as you gain more experience, you can increase your target levels. First 1 or 2 weeks, you make 100, $150 per day. Next 2 weeks, you try to make 300, 400 per day. Next, you can make five, 600 per day. Like that, you slowly increase your target. You don't try to rush to making 1,000, 2,000 per day. Because I am doing since long time, I may make 5,000 per day, 10,000 per day, some days like that. But you should not try to do the same thing, right? You always start slow. Try to make $200 every day. Making $200 between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central is very, very easy. You make the $200, copy that into 20 accounts, right? If it is a Gladiator account, that is like your real $4,000. That's it. That is only with one company, right? Now you once you make some payouts from this company, now you go to one more company and do the same thing. Again, go to one more after 2 3 months. You add one more company, do the same thing, right? That's what we are always looking for: small profits, but copy them into multiple accounts and make it a big profit. We are not trying to make 2,000 in one account. You are only trying to make 100, 150 in one account, copy that into 20 accounts and make it $2,000 per day or $3,000 per day. So that is where most of the traders fail to make, right? Even after making 1,000, 2,000, they try to get more and more and lose everything back. But once you start with smaller goals, make small profits and slowly expand it, extend it, and then you will be much more successful in the long run. If you try to make 1,000, 2,000 on day one itself, you will blow your accounts after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months. You lose confidence that, oh, you think, oh, it is not working for me. But if you start with smaller goals, achieve those goals, you build your confidence, then slowly increase the target, right? You won't try to, if you are going for a marathon, you won't try to run 20 miles on day one. You will start with a 1 mile, then next 2 3 days you go to 2 miles, then you go to 3 miles, like that. Same thing with the prop firm trading also, where you first start making small profits, gain the confidence, go to little more higher targets, slowly extend the targets. Don't try to make all the profits from day one or day two itself, right? Because that's how you will, right? If you see many of these success people, everybody will make mistakes initially, right? All these people who are staying and making this 20K per week, 30K per week, everyone started with failures, but they slowly learned that, oh, this is not the way, right? This is not a 2020, this is a test match. I have to make 100, 150, close the trade. Then again, whenever you see another buy signal, okay, take another, make another 100, 150. That's it. So like that, if you build that discipline, if you build that, then yeah, you can easily make 2,000, $3,000 per day. That is just with one company. So that's how you can learn, you can practice. So you have so many prop firms, right? You have Apex, Bullnox, Allied Trader Fund, Tradify, Take Profit Trader, PropShop Trader. There are another 30, 40 prop firms. But I'm not introducing all of them because you don't need that many also. Yeah, you start slow with one company, go to one more company, go to one more company as you gain more and more experience. So yeah, please let me know if anyone has any other questions before. Again, Rhythmic is another brokerage. Clickblaze is one brokerage. We don't have an option to connect PropShop with TradingView because it is completely built on it. Yeah, they don't have that API with TradingView as of now. Yeah, you can use the RCA code and you will get 90% on the evaluation accounts or 50% on the Gladiator Stage 2 accounts. Yeah, I'll share the video and the recording. Yeah, there will be always buffer amount, right? Whatever is your trail stop loss, that is like your buffer amount you have to make before you get the real payouts. So if it is a 50,000, let us say 2,000 is the stop loss. Then you have to make more than 2,000 to request the payouts. So in any prop firm, that is the common thing, right? On 50,000, you cannot make $500 and request for the payout. Only when you go above that buffer amount, that is where you can request for the payouts. How much will be the commission and fee for a $200 trade? It will be $5 to $6. Yeah, we already had multiple sessions for the students, internship sessions, free education for students. So yeah, when Senthil is taking a $150 trade, he pays around 5 to 6 again, right? He's not paying directly from his money, but from that profit, the company will deduct $5 to $6. So if he takes a $150 profit, his net profit will be around 140, 145 like that. Yeah, you have to generally close the trades before, right? As I said, any prop firm, you have to close the trades by end of the day, right? End of the day means whatever you open on Sunday evening after 5 p.m., they have to be closed by Monday 4 p.m. Central. Whatever you open from Monday 5 p.m. Central, you have to close by Tuesday 4 p.m. Central. Yeah, you can buy multiple warrior accounts and you can use copy software. Yeah. Yeah, commission is approximately $5. That is right. Yeah. So let me share you the. So you can go here and buy the accounts, and then you will get the 90% or 50%. So again, right, the rules are same thing because they know that most of the traders will not limit their trading at a certain point. They will try to, yeah, put the rules such a way that retail traders lose at the end. But if we follow the rules, you will see many success stories like something. Again, there are a lot of other members also, but I want to do weekly ones or bi-weekly ones so that you can learn from all the other members also. Arpit is doing good, Sam is doing good, and there are, yeah, Ravi, he's doing. So there are a lot more success stories from many other members. Everyone's story is same. Everyone will start with blowing their evaluation accounts, performance accounts. Initially, everyone will make mistakes, including me. We all do mistakes because we want to make more and more gains. We won't stop trading. But once you learn that, oh, this is not how prop firms will work, right? And everybody has to experience it, right? Even though we say that you don't do it, but still we keep doing it. But once we experience that, okay, this is not how it works, then we will fix it and then we will slowly move into making profits. So that is how this journey. So it is not like where you will start making 5,000, 10,000, 25,000 from first month. It will take some time, but whatever that, right, whatever time you spend it, that is worth it. Because in 1 month, if you make 50K, then even though you might have spent 1 year without any profits, that 1 month will cover everything, whatever you invested, whatever time you invested, whatever money you invested. And from that point, you will keep increasing it. Senthil might have made 5K, 10K initially. Now he's making 25, 40K, 50K per month. Now, if he, as of now, he's only using 3, 4 companies. If he increases to 10 companies, he can double his income per month. If he increases to 20 companies, because again, the effort is same, right? You do, if you have to double your salary in IT job, you have to work for one more company, you have to put 8 hours here, another 8 hours in another company. Or minimum you have to put 14 hours instead of 8 hours to make double your salary. But here you are doing putting the same effort, then you can scale up as much as you want. But it takes some learning curve. There is learning curve involved. There is some the discipline. We need to follow certain discipline. We need to get that emotions in control, which will take some time based on each member. Some members may need a few weeks. Some members may need few months. But there is an unlimited potential. Once we get all those things in place, there is unlimited potential. That is what we all can achieve, and there is no competition here, right? Even though we have another 1,000 members, because right, this is not a corporate world where if you grow, right, it will impact my promotion. We all can make money here because there are so many prop firms. And once you start making in futures, again the same thing you can follow in forex trading because it is the same symbols. Here you call it as ES, there you call it as US 100. Here you call it as Dow Jones, there you call it as US 30. Right here ES, there US 500. Here NQ, there US 100. Here GC, there you call right for gold there is AG or something. So it is the same charts. The direction will be same. Whatever you make with here, again you can make the same thing with forex trading. So that's how you can scale up. But again, all we want to is start with one company, one prop firm with few accounts. Then you can scale up as much as you want slowly as you gain more more experience, more learning. That's what, right? Yeah, with that, again, yeah, thanks one more time, Santil. Thanks for taking time on a weekend, on your family time. I know you have small kid, and but still you took time to share your experience, share how this prop shop trader is going on for you, along with all the other prop firms, sharing your strategy, and wish you all the best. And yeah, that's it, everyone. So we'll do more success stories, success sessions from all different members, so that you can learn from each one. You can get inspired that if all of them can do it, you all can also do it. And most of them are full-time employees. They are doing job in the evening time, in the free time, instead of watching some Netflix or YouTube videos or TikTok reels. They are spending time and helping their family to grow financially, so that there won't be any issue, even if there is some layoffs or anything. They don't need to worry about anything. Yeah, that's it. So, Senthil, do you want to share anything else? Ankit, do you want to share something?
Yes, Kishore, just a quick question for Senthil, if you can answer. It says the payout cap, uh, it's like, certain amount for the weekly basis. I really like his model, and I was also thinking to move forward. Take the profit traders is paying good, but would love to explore the other ones as well. So just that question I had for him.
Uh, Can you repeat your question? The question was not clear. Weekly payout. What was your exact question?
Um, on the website, they are showing uh, that payout cap. So for 100K accounts or 250K accounts, they have a
Mhm.
payout cap, weekly payout cap. What
Mhm.
does that mean? Like you can only get that much of amount for a payout, or you can make more profit?
No, initially they have a cap. They will only pay that much amount. So for
Okay.
every, Senthil, are you there? Yeah, but yeah, the question is, it is the same thing. Basically, every account size has a certain limit. So in the initial weeks until you go to stage three, or in for first 2 to 3 months, there is a cap on the
Mhm.
payout. So they will, even if you make 3,000 or 4,000, they may pay you only 2,000 maximum for that 5 days. Then in the next week again you take
Okay.
trades for 3 more days. Then again they will pay you only 2,000 for the next 5 days. Like that. Initially they want to make sure that somebody is not gambling some long on 10 accounts, short on 10 accounts, and trying to take trades like that. They want to keep a cap on the payouts. But once they see that you are consistently making those payouts, once they will move you to the stage three, then there won't be any more cap. You can make as much as you want.
Okay. Okay. That's great. No, just want to say this is really a great model. I will give it a shot as well. Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah, no problem, Ankit. And how is your TPT going on, Take Profit Trader? And thanks for your session also. That also inspired many members.
Oh, it's going very well. I have actually opened a few other accounts with the Tradify and Apex, but listening to this session, I think it'll be more beneficial to actually go with this new firm and have that less restriction and get that to the level at faster. So, but yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Sure, Ankit. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Rahul, you have to use another copy trade software, but it is already included in the cost. You don't need to pay anything for that copy trade software, which is called ETP. They will give you the license by default. Whenever you buy these accounts, you will get that software. So you don't need to again pay something, right? For Replicanto, you need to pay that lifetime fee or monthly fee. But for this one, they are already giving you by default. So yeah, Dinesh, do you have any questions?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, Dinesh, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Kishore Garu, for taking my question. My only question was I saw the Tick Blaze screen and then I saw the other Trading View screen, right? And so his Trading View screen looked like a different kind of a setup than the T5 or the Price Pulse will give. So I wanted to know how he could simplify it so much. If Senthil can share the screenshots of his options that he has selected, or maybe you're the creator of it, so you can probably take in one of the sessions in the evening how to make it simplify, like make it clean and nice, how it looked like over there, very uncomplicated.
Yeah, sure. He's using a top trend and T3. Yeah, yeah, in one of the sessions in the, yeah, today evening or tomorrow, I'll share the same thing. Or we can even
Yeah,
ask
please. Yeah.
Senthil to do the live trades using his setup, so you all can follow the same.
I think it is better, sir, if you can actually share how how his setup is, like in a sense that the price purse and everything will color the background screen and it'll cover the background like red, green, and everything. So instead of that, because it becomes a little difficult to read then. So if you can kind of simplify it for us, that would be fantastic.
Sure, Dinesh. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sugar. Bye.
Yeah. Hey, Raju, do you have any question?
Yes, Kishore. Actually, I just joined. Sorry. So what is the new firm other than Take Profit Trader, Kishore?
He's the prop shop trader.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sure, yeah. I'll share the recording and you can watch it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah, Abhinav, do you have any questions?
Hey, Kishore, quick question. So this gladiator account, so they won, the whatever you make is counts towards the payout.
Right. Yeah. They are like SIM funded accounts. They are like your pro accounts or, yeah. But whatever you make, they count towards the profit.
I see. So Kishore, for 50,000, then we have to make 2,600, and then whatever we make, that will be payout, correct?
Right.
Okay. But making 2,600 is not enough, correct?
Oh, yeah. Whatever you make over, you can request the payout.
Okay, so 2,600 plus whatever is the payout, correct?
Right.
Okay. And Kishore, is Ankit is still on here?
Yeah, Ankit is still on. Yeah.
Hey Ankit, is it okay if I can message you or if you can message me? I just want to talk to you for.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, feel free to reach out.
I don't know your number, so if you can give your number, if can I take a number from Kishore?
Kishore, is it okay to just share the number here?
Yeah, if you don't have any problem, you can, yeah, message to Abhinav or, yeah.
Uh, Here, I just shared my number.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Kishore. Yeah, that's all.
No,
Yeah, that's it, everyone. So, yeah, have a nice rest of the day and talk to you all later. Bye, everyone. We'll again connect at
Thank
live
you.
session 8 p.m. Bye, everyone.